Alexandre Sarr? Is that how you would say it? That doesn't sound French to me. I don't know, man. Name pronunciations are hard. But anyway, Alex Sarr, that's what we're going to call him. The projected number one pick in this next year's draft. Another French guy. We've taken a look at a couple French guys recently. The French have a really good class of young players coming up. I believe they have two other ones outside of him and Risa Shea that are projected to go in the first round, and maybe we'll take a look at those guys at some point too. But I wanted to do another deep dive and just kind of take a look at some of the film on these guys and talk about what we like and what we don't like about these prospects. But yeah, so Alex Sarr, big man out of France, a 7'1", 18-year-old, basically big-time defensive player, right? That's what we've heard a lot about. I've seen him compared to Jaren Jackson Jr. a lot, and that's because he's got a little more skill to him, but defense is kind of his primary thing. Shot blocker, long, like that's what he really excels at, but I've also seen him step out on the perimeter and really guard people, and that's awesome. You pair that with the fact that he's got a really good motor. I've talked to coaches that have coached him already. They're like, he's got dog in him. I'm like, man, you got a good defensive player with a motor on him. Like, that's an impact player right there. We've also heard and seen that he stepped up to the three-point line at times, and, he's been able to put the ball on the floor a little bit here and there, so they're like, okay, how dynamic of a big man can this guy actually be when he gets to the NBA? And is he that much better than, say, the second best guy into this class, to where if, say, like the Detroit Pistons get the first pick and they already have Jalen Duren, is it really worth them even picking him, or do we take like the second best option because fit is a little more important? But anyway, we're going to do this like we did the Risa Shea video. I want to watch like 2 games where it's just like his highlights, or his like full game highlights, if you will, because I like to kind of see like how he progresses through a game. And then we're just going to watch some overall highlights of him, because then we can kind of see like the maxes of what we saw in like his like full game highlights. And that's how I do like my scouting in real life. And that's kind of how I want to take you guys through it here. And normally I'd probably do a lot more of a deep dive if I'm actually like recruiting a prospect or helping out in a draft process, which I've done before. It's very exciting stuff, but I'm not going to do a full-on, like, 2-hour, 3-hour thing here, so you guys are just going to get, like, a nice little neat video with it. All right, one more quick thing before we get into the film. One, subscribe and everything. There you go. You got my little YouTube spiel. But also, like, Alex Sarr doesn't play, like, a ton of minutes professionally, and people will be like, oh, why doesn't he play that much? Why did he only average, like, 8 points and, like, 5 rebounds or something like that? And that's because typically overseas, a lot of times, like, the younger guys just don't get as many minutes as the older guys. There's a lot more seniority rule there. It's a lot more you have to earn your way. So just keep that in mind and everything, but that doesn't mean we can't still like watch him and break him down and appreciate the talent, because the talent's there. But anyway, let's get into this. Oh, I love hearing Australians talk. This is awesome. They just have such a cool voice. Look at this. Oh my God. Can I see that rotation already again? So he's guarding the dunker spot. Guy slips through, just absolutely perfect timing on that rejection. Give me that. Easy elevation too. Like, let's see this. How much does he have to go? That's just a simple 1-2. He's high up above the rim already, right? He just looks enormous, too. I know he's 7'1", but he looks a lot bigger almost, too. Like, that was easy elevation for him. That's what you love to see. Even just, okay, I don't want to keep rewinding it too much, but this is how I break down film. Like, just even him running down the court right here, like, look at how his strides are. He's running, looking back, doing things like that. That tells me there's coordination there, right? Give me this basketball, wait for the clear out. I'm going to turn around. Wasn't the cleanest little turnaround with a smaller guy on him, but confident, right? He's 18 at the end of the day. Where are we going now? Drop it down. Oh, yeah. No, the springs are there. The springs are there, and they're alive. He's going right up. He's not hesitating at all. We're just going up, and we're jamming that basketball. Give me those. Yeah. Hang on the rim. 2 hands for safety, man. See, look at this. Look at this. He's out on the perimeter on smaller guys already. This is what is awesome to me. So, look at this. Keeping guys on him. Switches on to the help. Oh, my goodness. Okay, lot there. A lot there. So here's what's so cool about Alex Sarr, right? One, his best feature is going to be him protecting the rim, right? You're going to get an impact rim defender, good athlete, high motor. That's awesome, right? You need rim defense in the NBA nowadays because everybody wants either a layup or a 3. One of the most common offenses that you see run in the NBA is like the 1-5 pick and roll, right? So what happens is, a lot of times, like, the guard has to go over that, or they have to go under it, and the big is kind of having to keep both guys in front of him. What ideally every team would love to do is just switch everything, and those are defenses that I've been a part of and coach. Those are that's the ideal form of defense. You can just switch everything. If you're telling me Alex Sarr can just switch everything and guard everybody as the 5-man, Oh my goodness, like that's a defensive coach's dream come true. But like, look at this. I see the little zipper cut here, comes through. Give me that. Yup, nice and easy. Where are we going now? See, they just switched. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They're just going to switch it right there. He comes, gets a hand in. Give me those. Why would you try? Oh, damn, he tried. I love that you can, like, offensive goaltend in foreign basketball, too. I want more of that in the NBA. See, like, in the NBA, you wouldn't be able to do that because the ball was, like, up on the rim already. Overseas, you can typically do that. And I think that should be a rule. It would force people to box out more. But love the motor. All right, stepping out here. Oh, going off the dribble, spin move. Oh, like you'd hope that he stays a little closer to the rim and doesn't fade away there, but 7-1, 18-year-old doing that. All right, he slips the screen there. That's exactly what he's supposed to do. Give me those. Get up. Nice and easy. He gets up real easy, man, and that makes me feel good about him as an athlete. Look at him get out and run. Look at him get out and run. Oh, not the Euro, too. Oh, my goodness. We got to wind it back. Hey. Hey, sacre bleu, man. Shout out to all my French viewers out there. Let me know how my accent is. Hey. Oh, my gosh. Nah, see, I see that out of 7-1. Nah, man, that's my first pick right there. That's my first pick. Let's go to the next one. No, I'm not here to watch Ron Holland right now, or am I? Guess what? We are kind of here to see Ron Holland because we're going to watch him play the Ignite. The year before, the Ignite played against, like, Wemby's team or whatever because he was the projected pick, and so they like to get a little, like, publicity for the guys that are projected to go that high. And so this year, the Perth Wildcats came to play the Ignite, and, yeah, so we're going to watch Alex Sarr play against some of the other top talent in the coming into the league. Where are we going here? Sarr waiting in the paint. He's just going to get that dump off. Oh, man. See, that's the dog in him right there, right? Come on, G League. Y'all need better audio. I'm like, I should be more professional about this, but I'm still a basketball fan at the end of the day. Like, give me that stupid shit, man. Why? How did he not know he was behind him? Is that Ron Holland? Oh, that is Ron Holland. We'll do a video on him at some point, too. He has a ton of potential, but, like, give me that stupid shit, man. He gets up so... He didn't even, like, really charge to jump up like that. We can just say, defensively, not worried about this guy at all. I've already watched a little bit of film. I feel pretty good about it. The athleticism's there. The coordination is 100% there. The timing is there. Like, defense... You're getting a good defensive center for like 15 years with this guy already. It's the other stuff we're going to be curious about now, right? Does that make you worth a #1 pick? Going to a little horns action here. What's going to happen? Just going to go up. Give me those. Yup. Yeah, no. The bunnies are there. We love to see that. I love the energy, too. I like the little screams afterwards. That tells me he's got a little something. Ooh, don't pull out. Okay, a jump shot. A jump shot. What do we got here? Let me watch. So catches it. He kept his hands high, which is good. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for ready hands, right? He's got ready hands right away. That's awesome. Off the pop, we got to clear out here. So he's gonna catch. Kind of a bad pass, but he was being high hedged. Where did we take that ball to? So taking it above his head a little deep. Ideally, for those of you wondering, like, he's right-handed, so we would want the ball to cross the right eye. Like, that's where we want it to cross. That's how we know we've kept it aligned with the body. I'll show you what I mean with, like, his feet now. His feet go perfectly to that, like, 45-degree angle to the non-shooting side. So this time his feet are facing 45 degrees to the left. That's awesome. I'd like the ball to maybe not go that far, like, on top of his head. I'd prefer it to go a little more straight up, because when you bring it back, there's more room for variance, right, going forward. But, like, confident, though. And that's awesome. Like, there was no hesitation in it, and that's honestly the biggest part. You're going to miss, like, 60-70% more of your shots if you hesitate. You just got to trust that you know what you're doing out there. Let's go. Where are we going here? Give me that. Hey, yeah, flex a little bit, too. I love that. It's the flexing, it's the yelling, it's all that stuff, right? Like, that's the stuff that gets me excited, because that can motivate a whole team. Letting him bring the ball up the court. Hey. Okay, the announcer was just as surprised. I love it. Like, that wasn't, like, Wembanyama-like level of things, but, like, we can't expect that. Like, that's really impressive. Where are we going here? Okay, so I've seen him go to this left spin a couple times now. He's only got 1 or 2 moves, it looks like, right now. That's okay. Every young player's got stuff they have to build on and things like that. I just wanted to point that out right now. He's got to add a couple more offensive moves before we can say that he can really like take it off the dribble and everything. But there's the capabilities of it there. It's just stuff to work on. Like the intangible like skill set is there. He just hasn't learned it yet. So that gives me a lot of confidence in him. Where are we going now? Going to a high pick and roll here. We're going to switch it. Yep, hit him there. How are we going up? That was kind of a weird way to take that up. Like, you probably shouldn't be scooping it under. You don't want to bring it low to where the shorter guys are in the court. Where are we going? What are we doing here? Are we going to see another defensive highlight? So he's up on the perimeter, really up on these guys. He's going to rotate all the way down, times that perfectly. Yeah, no, you could tell he was smelling the blood in the water the whole time, man. That's extremely impressive. Extremely impressive. All right, oh, give me those. Yep, outlet pass, nice and easy. Let's go, dump it back to him. Hey, those are fun highlights to watch. Love to see stuff like that. You're part of the whole play, hustling. Good stuff. Yeah, guarding Ron Holland the whole way. See, okay, like, let's do a little bit of Ron Holland analysis right now. So he knew this guy, Alex Sarr, that's been blocking his shot the whole game, is on him this whole way. He's riding him the whole time, too, so he knows he's not far away. Like, where would he have gone? Like, this is where I'm saying, like, some of these young guys coming in just not learning the game, man. Like, yeah, you were going to get your dumbass shot blocked right there. Oh, he saved it. Oh, you'll give it back to Sarr. Oh, man. That's such a waste. But anyway, yeah, no, that's just me critiquing Holland a little bit there. The fuck was that? That was it's kind of goofy, but whatever. We take it. Good cut. He saw the back of his defender's head and went to the rim. Love that. Where are we going now? Those are weird camera angles. Coming off some action here. Bit of a moving screen. Jam that. Yeah, easy. Okay, so yeah, pick and roll. He's going to be dirty in it. He's going to go right for the rim. That's awesome. That's what you want. Like, Luka Doncic would love playing with this guy, right? Like, he's the perfect, like, pick and roll player. All right, where are we going? Ron Holland's going to attack again. Why does he keep trying? Why does he keep trying? He's timed, like, you guys might not know what I mean by this, but, like, all his layups have, like, the same timing to them, where, like, he goes, he gets his gather, like, he kind of does, like, a follow-up move afterwards. So, like, all these blocks have been the exact same, like, basically count for Sarr to block that shit. So, like, I don't know what Ron Holland's doing in this game, man, but we'll watch Ron Holland at another point, and we'll digest him a little bit, but wow. Very impressive athlete, man. Very impressive athlete. Let's watch just some full highlights now. Hey, yo, why am I getting ads like this, though? What are y'all trying to say? I'm down 25 pounds since I started with the trainer. I'm good. Alrighty, so this is actually just from a couple weeks ago, which is awesome, because I believe that's when his season ended. So we're just going to watch some full highlights, see all the capabilities and things that he can do right now, all the best stuff. So 7'1", 217, he's going to have to put some weight on. That's fine, he's 18 years old. Like, they're going to... You can put... Yeah, like, this will sound crazy. You could put 30, 40 pounds on him in the next 2-3 years. Like, you just can. 9 points again. This is what I was talking about. 9 points, 5 rebounds, right? Like, he doesn't get a ton of minutes. He only 18 minutes a game. So, free throw percentage, 70. 3-point percentage, not great, but not bad either. Like, it's not good, but, you know, big man, 18 years old, it's fine. 1.5 blocks a game in 18 minutes is pretty nuts. So, yeah, let's dive into this and see what all's going on with Mr. Alexandre Sarr. Please tell me how to pronounce his name in the comments. Let's throw those up. This is the second time I've seen this point guard do like a delayed lob to him. And can I make the quality better? Nope, this is apparently 1080p, but stepping out. Can I see this jumper one more time, please? So, dipped that one a little bit low. That one, it looks smooth though. It looks smooth. It doesn't have to be fast when you're a big man, luckily. So, that's awesome, but rips, goes to the spin again, a fadeaway. That's a really tough shot, man. That's a tough shot to block. It's not the ideal shot that we want, but man, he's been ready to rip. He's ready for contact. Like, I love that right there. Give me those. Yep. No offensive goaltending here. I can go up and get that. Where are we going? Where are we going? Yeah, he doesn't waste time attacking, and he loves this little spin move. See, like, that's not going to be a high-level move that he can go to too much in the NBA. Like, you see like guys like Embiid go to that a lot because they're not maybe quite as mobile, and they're so big that they can force you, like, forward and then fade back, right? Like, he's not going to be able to do that in the NBA right away, so he's just going to need, like, the isolation skills I don't think are going to translate in year one, but... like when he can just like get a big man to close on him though, like you saw there, and he can just go off the rip, like that's where you're gonna see it right away in the NBA. It's the other moves I don't think are gonna work right away. Okay, give it to me here. Hey, nice and easy. Love it. Yep, we saw this one. That move is crazy. Like, it's awesome, right? We love that. We saw this one too. Get up, get bouncy. Very cool. Yep, saw this one too. I love this one. Euro. Hey! That right there represents the skill set so well. So dump it off here. Really bad pass by his teammate. Way to use the glass. Okay, he keeps the ball a little bit low on some of these, but that's okay. Go up, go under. Nice. There we go. There's a different move. Where are we going? Step out, set yourself. Pretty good form. It looks like his arms kind of flared out a little bit there. Where we go? We go step back. His knees are a little bit coming together, which you don't really want, but oops, came out a bit too much, but it looked like he still brought it above his head a little bit too much. So I think I'm right in saying that he does that. So that's a way we can improve it. He's just going to go up and over people. Fair enough, right? If it's going to be a lot of this, then cool. Working in the dunker spot, that's NBA stuff right there. That's going to be there for him all the time. Let's go back to the pick and roll, dump it off, go up, kept the ball high. Awesome. Love to see it. Going up. Good form. Yep, brought it above his head still a bit too much, but that's okay. That's okay. The form overall looks pretty good. No complaints. I like this. He's trying to work. He's all right, I got to do it myself. Good awareness. Where are we going? I'd like to see some more like perimeter, like defensive highlights and stuff. But you know what? Let's see. Okay, so there's scoring here. Playmaking. Okay, wait, let me pause. Let me find what I want. Let's go to defense, man. Let me see what we're working with here. Give me those. See how he went up to the glass and got it? He didn't meet him at like his shot release form. Give me those. That time he had to. But all right, going here. Gonna try to put that shot up. Again, horrible spacing. Like, what are these teams doing? Like, you got 3 people in the paint. Go somewhere else. Good Lord, man. Some basketball players, man, they just don't understand. It's whatever. It's like me playing pickup ball at the Y or something like that. I just don't know what to do with it. All right, so we're sitting in the paint. We're sitting in the paint. He's got nowhere to go. You're going out on the perimeter now. Let's see if they just switch. Do they switch it every time? No, this time they went over. Why would he go at him there? A lot of these blocks are people just making poor decisions. Like, what are we doing? Oh, man. Okay, that's 3 in a row of those. I don't need to see that anymore. Like, can I see some like perimeter defensive highlights or something like that? Or are we just gonna keep seeing dumbasses try to attack this guy? Like, don't you read the scouting report? Clearly not. Clearly they don't. Can I see something on the perimeter, or is that a no-go? Nope, we're just gonna keep seeing these guys try to attack him for some reason. Attack. Just stop. Stop doing it. Like, oh, there we go. That's a nice one. Kept his feet balanced and everything. Came back outside. He's out on the perimeter. That's awesome. Rotates down. Good instincts. Good. Good. Okay, I've seen enough. It's mostly just shot blocking. I was hoping they'd show me some more perimeter defensive highlights, but it's whatever. But yeah, no, Alex Sarr. Like we said, you're getting a defender out of him, right? You're getting a really good defender with the potential to add some interesting offense that you don't typically see out of a lot of centers, right? He seems like a pretty smart basketball player, at least on the defensive end. Like, he's reading the game well. So that leads me to believe that offensively, maybe at some point he can become a little bit of a hub because he does have a decent handle. And the hub offense out of bigs is pretty popular nowadays in some of the best offenses. So if you can work towards building that with him, and then you're just going to have a lockdown defender that can switch 1 through 5 and protect the rim for you. Because like you guys saw, there were times where he got switched out onto the perimeter, and then he was still able to like recognize what was going on. He came down and helped, got a blocked shot, things like that. That's awesome, right? Like he was picking up on it like pretty quick, so that leads me to believe that he's going to be just fine when he gets into the NBA defensively. And I think there's a lot to be excited about. And as far as the prospects we've seen, he definitely looks like the one that deserves to go number 1. So we totally support that, whatever team it is. We'll see. Like, the Spurs and the Pistons don't necessarily need that pick. Like, Washington probably makes a ton of sense for him. Like, Toronto probably makes a ton of sense for him, right? Like, that could be a really interesting front court with him and Scotty Barnes. But you guys let me know. Where do you guys see him? Like, what do you think the kind of the height of his career could be? Like, what team do you really want to see him on? But yeah, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, like, do all those things. So you guys let me know you like this series and everything. Tell me things I don't know about Sarr either, things that I missed, things you disagree with me about. I'm always down to talk about it. So you guys just let me know. But in the meantime, you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.